It's Mars, lover of all things iconic, and I am here for your Met Gala 2024 Red Carpet Review. How do you like my new sets? Yes, we're at the Met Gala live from the red carpet, so let's get into it. So let's kick it off with Zendaya. Zendaya, she killed it. She was the host, and her first look was Margiela, but it was a replica of John Galliano's Dior from the Fall Winter 99 collection. But Galliano also did it at Mason Margiela. So all in all, she's wearing John Galliano. Okay? And like I told y'all before, I had better had seen some John Galliano on this carpet because, hold on, police outside. Anyway, so like I had said, I had better had seen some John Galliano because he is the queen of florals, and Law did not disappoint because that first look ate down from the makeup to the florals, the detailing throughout, the blue and black stripes. Like, it was just giving very ethereal, evil queen, but in a very couture way. Ate it down. And then the train, and you know Zendaya's gonna sell a look. She gonna sell it each and every time. Like, perfection. And if you thought she was done, Zendaya said, I'm back with another one, okay? Another one, thank you. And she came out in Givenchy by John Galliano, Spring Summer 1996. And this is an iconic pull of all pulls because how the fuck did you get that dress? But she looked stunning in it, and it didn't stop there because she had on her head a bouquet of flowers from Alexander McQueen's Spring 2007 collection, and these hats were by Philip Treacy, and Philip Treacy is a legendary hat maker, and the way they executed this perfectly, like, she looks like medieval time floral queen. Like, Law, you really outdid yourself this time. Zendaya, 10 out of 10, I have no notes. Now, this next look made me very, very happy, and it was Nicki Minaj in Custom Marnie because she looked like the old Nicki Minaj. Like, it was giving Barbie down to the ground. I feel like this dress by Marnie pays perfect homage to Nicki Minaj's old style, and she looks stunning. I have not said that about Nicki Minaj in a very long time. Even the Chinese bang, it's giving me nostalgia. It's giving me Chun-Li, but back in the day Chun-Li. You know what I mean? Bravo, Onika. Bravo. Like, she really brought it to the carpet. Nicki looked so good that when Aquafina walked by and Nicki shot, the paparazzi was screaming for Aquafina to get her ass out the way. Like, Nicki really stunning on the girls. She really put her pussy on the floor, and I'm here for it. Aquafina looked terrible anyway. It's a child. Take your ass home. Now, Willow gave it to me tonight. Willow was another one of my favorite looks of the night because I live for an oversized blazer with no pants. Like, that's always going to be one of my favorite looks. And she did it in Dior, so it just took it up another notch. The black stockings with the pointed toe heels, even her hair paying homage to African culture. Willow really took it there. Like, she really came to make a statement, but in a simple and chic way. And that's what I live for. Ciao. This next look is Lana Del Rey and Alexander McQueen. So they did a replica, or not necessarily a replica, but they were inspired by Alexander McQueen's look from Fall 2006 look. And compared to the original, this is absolute trash. This is a child. Like, it looks like a costume, like a park ranger costume. Like, are you a deer in headlights or are you Alexander McQueen? Because it's not giving Alexander McQueen. Shine, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, how could... What really gagged me is that everybody on the timeline was like, Lana eating. Eating what? I see a full plate that has not been touched. She's not eating anything. Again, it's a child. Now, if you want to see how wood is done right on a Met Gala red carpet, here you go. Let's take it on to Taylor Russell because she ate it down in the slow way, babe. Like, the way this wood falls on the silhouette of her body, like that wooden bow ties, is really very sickening. Like, Jonathan Anderson ate it to pieces. I feel like this look is inspired by Alexander McQueen's Spring 2005 look, just like that wooden structured look at the top. Like, wow, I'm gagged. Now, this is how you do wood. Lana and Sean McGurr, take notes. Aurora James also went in a wooden structured look in Custom Whiterhoff. Hers was a slay as well. Lana, you the only one who didn't get the wood right. Like, I'm so upset about that. Do not ever touch an iconic look if you're not going to do it correctly. Like, don't play with me. Speaking of playing, let's get into Doja Cat because mother, she gonna play all day. But this time, I'm gonna give her a little bit of leeway. So Doja started out the night leaving her hotel with a Vetements towel head wrap, and she had like runny makeup running down her face. And when she made it to the Met, she had on an oversized Vetements shirt that was oversized. It was just like a cotton t-shirt, and she looked drenched and soaked down to the ground. And to achieve like this wet look, she used hair gel. So she had hair gel all over her body, and the shirt was just sticking to her body as if it was wet. Of course, when Doja walked down the carpet, everybody like, what is this? Like, she's just wearing like an oversized t-shirt. Like, what is this? Even I was like, child, you know how Wendy be like, no, that was me because I had to think about it because Doja usually eat it for me, but she was not eating this at first. And then she explained herself, and I was like, oh, you kind of ate that a little bit.
So I know that people are going to do flowers, but my flower of choice is the most used flower, and it's cotton. And so I wanted to do a white t-shirt, also because a white t-shirt is timeless, and it felt very poetic to choose this. And I knew it wasn't going to blend in too much, and I don't really like to blend in.
At first, it was an automatic chop, okay? Because, girl, what are you wearing? But, you know, Libras are always a step ahead of everybody else, so I'm going to give her 10s, okay? She ate it. Because who would think white t-shirts are a classic, but also cotton is the most used flower, so why not wear that? You know, she clocked in, and she let you girls have it. Charlie XCX also went for the white t-shirt aesthetic in Marnie, and what makes hers really special is that her dress is made up of all types of t-shirts from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. So not only is she going for the classic cotton white t-shirt look, she's also going for that vintage timeless look. So she's touching on the flower with the cotton, and she's also touching on the time aspect of the dress code because these shirts are from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Now the look in general, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not a chop for me. I mean, it works for her style and her personal aesthetic, I feel. Speaking of Marnie, they delivered one of the biggest chops of the night, and that is from Rita Ora. Because, girl, what is this? Rita claims that this body curtain is made of beads that date back to BC, and girl, it's still a chop. And then this mesh nude bodysuit and these strappy sandals does not help the look at all. Like, this is a mess from head to toe. Like, did you? I have no words. Next up, we have Keke Palmer and Sergio Hudson. And at first, I didn't get her look. I was like, how is this on thing? But then I got to looking at her again, and she's giving that wood illusion, but it has like that metallic sparkly effect to it. And I am living for it, especially that high pony. It's giving like tree trunk at the top. 8 down, Kiki, because your brown skin, it's just giving. And also wearing a black designer at the Met Gala is always going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. Sarah Pigeon also wore a black designer who is Christopher John Rogers, and I predicted that this dress was going to come down the runway. Or pre-fall 2024, and I know the girls are going to say, oh, that's not florals. Girl, get into the silhouette. This is the silhouette of a flower. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think these are the only 2 black-owned brands that I saw on the Met Gala red carpet, and that is blasphemous. Like, we are really going back in time, and I don't like that. Speaking of red carpet predictions, I also predicted that Underground Spring Summer 2024 light-up floral dress will also be coming down the runway. Now, this is Undercover Spring Summer 2024. Now, this is like the illusion of florals in a light-up dress. Of course, the lights are going to be on. It's going to be, you know, flashing lights everywhere. So this may not work. But I don't know, for the after party, for the inside, this may turn a look. And it definitely did, and Amelia Gray wore it. Hopefully the look made more of an impact inside of the Met Gala when the lights were dim, because it's really the light-up effect of the dress that really takes it up a notch. So Gustav Magner Witso, and you may be wondering to yourself, who is this? Because I had the same question. So then I got to Googling, and then I found out that he is one of the youngest billionaires in the world. He inherited a salmon farming fishing company from his family. But as you can see, money cannot buy you taste, because this is a child. Like, please get into the rhinestone 6-pack. And then get into these shoes and a train. And what really gagged me is that this is Versace. Donatella. Ma'am. Mrs. What were you thinking when you designed this? Like, did he have creative direction over everything? Did you not want to pull it back? Because, baby, this is just an automatic chop, if I've ever seen one. Like, he right behind Rita Ora. He may be a bit... Let's see. Between him and Rita Ora, who the biggest chop? I'm gonna give it to Rita. Rita's the biggest chop, but he's definitely right behind her because what is this? Speaking of Donatella, she also made an appearance on the red carpet. And if I was hosting the red carpet, I would have to whisper in her ear, like, girl, what were you thinking? Because, ma'am, that's unacceptable. Because there's no way I would let that look come down the red carpet with Versace's name on it. No way. I understand he's a billionaire and billionaires get what they want when it comes to stuff that they're buying with their money. But, I mean, the brand has to have some say so because, girl, absolutely not. So Serena Williams in this gold metallic Balenciaga. I am very much confused by this. I'm not understanding how it's on theme. I'm not understanding how the whole look in itself is not cohesive at all. Like, Serena, I don't be understanding at times. It's a chop for me, baby. Got like a little bit of gold thing in your hair, so it makes me think you're giving like Greek goddess. And Balenciaga didn't stop there with the metallic either, because Michelle came in a silver metallic dress giving aluminum foil. Like, she looks like a to-go plate from a black cookout. Like, if you were ever to go to a black cookout and get you a plate to go, baby, it's gonna be looking like Michelle. Wrap tight. Crinkles and all. It's a chop. What and how? Because Elle Fanning in this ball mane is just exceptional. Like, it's given the illusion of like a glass see-through clear dress. She was to fall, it looked like the dress would like crack into a million pieces because the dress just looks that intricate and it really looks like real glass. And then it has a train. It's just like it fits her silhouette perfectly. Like, Olivier, you got this one all the way right. 10 out of 10, no notes. Like, this is so dreamy and perfect. Like, if you look at the guy in the back of her taking a picture of her, like, that's how I feel about the look, because she absolutely demolished this. And Olivier did not stop there for the best dress, because Miss Tyla, yes, best dress of the night, hands down. She came in a custom Balmain dress made out of sand. It took Olivier 2 months to make this dress. He put a mold on her body, and then they had to make the mold out of sand. So this dress is only to be worn one time. So actually, when she takes this off, it is done. One thing about it, though, she could not walk in this dress. She had to be carried up the stairs. But she looked excellent being carried up those stairs. And what really topped off the look for me is the bag. Not only are you sand, which explains time and nature in one look, but you're also carrying a bag that is hourglass, that has sand falling down, which is also a replica of time. Like, they really got it right. The hair, I don't hate it. I just wish it was a bit different. Like, I wish it was a bit drier to kind of allude to what the dress is giving. It's like giving wet almost. And I wish it kind of like matched the aesthetic of the dress. But Tyla, for this to be your first Met Gala, you ate the girls up effortlessly. But what I'm not understanding is Olivia got all the girls looking good, but you looking like this. These braids, I cannot take them. I can't take them. I don't mind you having braids. It's just the kind of braids that you have that just always look like they looking. So while you in New York, I'm gonna tell you where to go. I want you to go to 125th Street, that's in Harlem, uptown, and I want you to find the African braid shops. I just want you to sit in their chair, tell them to take them braids out, and tell them, to do them over. Tell them to get you right. Make sure you go like early in the morning, maybe 6 or 7 a.m. so you can be out of there by 12, 1, 2, because I'm sure you got stuff to do. But make sure you hit it on over there, okay? Just at least one time. I do like that you matched Tyla with like the sand shirt of your face. That was real cunt, but it's just the braids. Like, I'm so focused on those braids that I can't get into everything else. Now, Olivier, you got Tyla and Elle right, but you got Aya all the way wrong. What happened here? I'm very confused and appalled by the fitting of this dress. Like, her breasts are being smashed to smithereens. Like, this dress is showing her no mercy. It looks like, just looking at the dress makes me feel uncomfortable, because why does it look like that? Olivier, was there not a fitting? What was going on? Because I can't take it. This is a child. Dan some interest in Prada. He's always in Prada, so I'm sure he's an ambassador at this point. Is he on trend with the theme? No. Does he look good as hell? Yes. So when I first found out that the Gap was going to be dressing a celebrity for the Met Gala via Zach Posen because he's their new creative director. I got super excited and automatically thought it was Rihanna because him and Rihanna have a long history together of looks, and I just knew it would be her. But come to find out, it was Divine Joy Randolph. And when I tell you, the way Zach Posen draped this denim over her body, and Divine is a woman with a body, curves, okay? And he dressed her to the nines. This is gorgeous. Now, does it have anything to do with the theme? If we're going by Doja's logic, yes, it does because denim and cotton. But at the same time, it just looks so good. I don't even care. From the draping to the bow ties to the train, I just love that big girls are getting their shine because they deserve. So I'm glad that it was Divine. I was hoping that it would be Rihanna too because that would have ate too, but Divine ate it up. I'm satisfied. Demi Moore is a face I have not seen in a long time, but I was very happy to see her tonight in Harris Reed Fall Winter 24, custom Harris Reed at that. She looked stunning. Like, she really was eating the girls up as she walked out of her hotel, and when she really got on the carpet, she really clocked in and ate the girls up. This is also one of my favorite looks of the night because she just looked so happy in the look, and the look really falls on her silhouette perfectly, and the way that she just radiates within the look, 10 out of 10. No notes. Lewis Hamilton looking good in Burberry by Daniel Lee was one of my favorite looks of the night because of how intentional he was about the look. He paid homage to Black history, and I'm always going to live for that. His look shined a light on the first Black gardener to come from Africa to Wales. And not only that, the inside of his jacket has a poem by a Black poet that's based in London, and the black gold thorns around his neck represents the pain from the slave trade during that time. So he really did his homework, and he really brought it to the red carpet, and he made sure to let the people know this is what my look represents, and I'm all the way here for it.
And I came across this 18th century gardener that through slavery times came over from Africa to Wales and became the first Black gardener in Wales.
Wow.
And so through adversity and through, really triumphed, and so that's really where the inspirations come from. Right here is a poem from a guy called Alex Wharton, who wrote a poem, a Black poet in England as well. Thorns here really to show like the pain through that slavery trade time, so.
Wow.
And he looks stunning. He looks stunning. Like Burberry, Daniel Lee, happy about this. Rosalia and Dior, and this is a chop for me. The proportions of it are doing nothing for her silhouette. And this look was inspired by Dior's Cesar dress from 1949. And the original is just way more chic. So I'm not understanding why you just didn't stick with the original. Like you wanted to do your own little personal thing to it. But it didn't add anything to the dress, and it didn't help you at all. Chop. Lil Nas X and Luar, he came to the Met Gala with Raul, who is the creative director and founder of Luar. And I don't really hate or love this look. I do think it's a nice look. It looks nice on Lil Nas X. I love the fit and how it fits over his silhouette in an oversized way. I'm just not excited about it at all. But it's cute. It's not a chop. FKA Twigs also wore white and silver. She wore Stella McCartney's Autumn Winter 24 collection. And all the diamonds in her look are lab-grown diamonds because Stella McCartney is all about being sustainable. She don't want no blood diamonds going anywhere near her collections. I'm not completely sold on the look, but it is very true to Twigs' personal style, so I can dig it. My favorite part of the look is like the knitwear shawl. I love that. And I also love her glam. I'm still getting used to this haircut. It's like halfway cut back. Like I'm still getting used to that, but it's growing on me. Twigs is always the first person to like do it, and then everybody else try to catch us up later. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this haircut and see if the girls pick up on it because it's growing on me a little bit. One of the best dressed men tonight was Bad Bunny and Margiela. The proportions are tailored to perfection. The detailed stitching throughout the suit just to add the right amount of personality to the look. Like, it is perfect. And to top it all off, the tabby loafers? Baby. 8 down. Best dressed man of the night. Kim Kardashian came in custom Margiela Couture, which is inspired by John Galliano's Dior Fall 97 line. It's made out of all metal. The only thing is, Miss Mama could not breathe. Make me lose my breath. She looks very uncomfortable in this tight ass corset. But I guess anything for fashion, even if it's your last breath. For all the dramatics that the look is giving, this hair is giving me nothing. Absolutely nothing. But the look, I'm here for. Galliano was really showing his ass tonight. He's letting everybody know, welcome me back, because I'm back. I am no longer canceled. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all see all these looks coming down this carpet, and I'm eating every last one of them. And here's, but I forgot what you did. Venus Williams and Marc Jacobs, she looks stunning. Venus always does just enough for me. Like, she doesn't go over the top, but she doesn't do too little either. And I just feel like this dress just represents her style so well because it is very elegant. It is kind of flashy, but it's not too flashy. Her glam is really calm. It's just, I love this. Venus, 8. Marc Jacobs also dressed Dua Lipa, and I'm on the fence about this look. It's so full of chaos. Like, each time I look at the dress, I'm finding a new detail. So, you know what? I'm gonna chop it because it's just too much going on. I'm trying to figure out, where did the Chloe girls think they were going? To brunch? To a picnic? I'm just not understanding. It's giving 5 chops across the board. Greta, chop. Emma, chop. Zoe, chop. Shimina, chop. Sienna, chop. Shimina, keep these looks where they belong. Now come on now. Ariana Grande and Loewe, and I really like this look. This look is Jonathan Anderson's interpretation of Mother of Pearl, but what I don't like about the look is Ariana's glam. It just looks so childish to me, and I'm gonna need her to mature that up ASAP. Because the look is giving grown woman. I can do whatever I want, whatever it is, but not with that glam. Cardi B and Windows Think Couture, and Cardi gives us this dramatic train every year. Like, can you please come up with something else? And to have all this drama and fabric and to not be one of the most memorable looks of the night, it's a chop. The green jewels, you ate that though. But this look, ma'am, try something else. Usher and Custom McQueen. Now, when I first saw this look with the cape and everything, I was like, okay, I really like this. It's going to be cute. But then he took the jacket off and I got into the details of the suit and just how the suit was fitting. I wasn't here for it. It's a chop for me. I just don't feel like Usher is carrying this look to its fullest potential. Like, there's so much more to be imagined with this Alexander McQueen look. And also, Sean, it's a little overboard too on the design. It's just a lot going on. Never Had a Bad Hair Day Queen Latifah and her wife Ebony attended the Met Gala together. And this is their first Met Gala. Like, can you believe this is Queen Latifah's first Met Gala? She's an icon and a legend, and this is her first year showing up. They're both in Tom Brown. Queen Latifah's look is paying homage to Paradise of Birds, and Ebony's look is more of the house's traditional codes, Tom Brown. They're one of my favorite couples, and I think they look great, and it really, really makes me happy that Queen Latifah is walking the red carpet with her wife. Like, that makes me very happy. And I also love that they stepped outside of like their normal aesthetics and played the looks up a bit and really got into the theme and the aesthetic of the night. Ate that down. No notes. Prada, I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all really struggled with the girls this year. Like, the people that y'all sent down the runway, they really were not getting into the theme like that. Like, it was giving chop. Troye Sivan, most definitely a chop. Brie Larson, it's a chop. And Sarah Paulson, it's a chop. Prada, what's going on over there? Now, Amanda Seyfried, she also wore Prada. I can kind of get into this. The silver with the pink roses on top and then her silver hair. I can get into this a bit. But the rest of them looks, y'all know better. Gabrielle Union and Michael Kors. And Gabrielle said on the red carpet that their team worked on this for quite a while, but she was very happy with the look because it turned out exactly like the sketch. And I love that she played on a mermaid aesthetic because C was part of the exhibit. And a lot of people didn't play on that a lot. So it was nice to see Gabrielle kind of step into that sea water illusion of it all. She looked great. And then her hair paying homage to Nina Simone. At least that's what I think it was doing. I think it was perfect. The perfect touch. Anoki also played in the sea illusion as well. She's in a full custom Swarovski crystal look. And it's like different hues of blue and like hints of green, which look great on her dark skin tone. she ate down. And I love that her glam is like very calm because she's letting the look do all of the work, every bit of work. It can also give peacock as far as the colors, but I think she's playing more in like the sea water aesthetic of it all. Kendall Jenner wore Givenchy Fall Winter 99 from when Alexander McQueen was the creative director of Givenchy, and I feel like this is one of the best pulls of the night. She was the first person to ever wear this dress because when they originally presented the dress, they presented it on a mannequin. She couldn't get the look tailored, like she couldn't do anything with the look. It just had to fit or it didn't fit, but it fit her body perfectly. I have to give her her tens. She ate it. For me, when I see Sarah Jessica Parker, she's always dressed like Carrie Bradshaw. And if you get into like the behind the scenes of Sex and the City, her and Patricia kind of collabed on her style, and it always comes through in her personal style as well. And I absolutely love that. She walked the carpet in Richard Quinn, and she looks stunning. It's giving me Carrie Bradshaw. One of my fave looks of the evening. The lace detailing throughout the look was just phenomenal. And she's always going to kill it when she wears the Philip Treacy hats. Like that is like a signature look of hers. And she actually got to be hands-on with the design team with designing this particular hat. The very long pearl necklace is the perfect accessory that I think I'm going to try really soon when I find me one. Ayo and Custom Loewe. It's a chop for me. Details in the 3D embroidered flowers and the fact that they were hand painted, really love the details. When I get into the glam and how it was styled, it just doesn't give the look any grace. Like it's a chop all around. Miss Bob, also known as Anna Wintour, also wore Custom Loewe, and she's giving us nothing like she usually does. At least she's consistent though. One person besides Taylor Russell who's gonna always deliver in Loewe is Greta Lee, and she looks stunning in this all-white lace number. And what I love about this look the most, it looks as if the lace is like protruding out of the dress, and I love that detail. Jonathan's mind, like what's in there? I would like to know because he really knows how to design in a way that is groundbreaking, that just kind of like boggles your mind a little bit. Wow. Paloma and custom H&M, paying homage to Sean Leanne's metal corset that he made for McQueen's Givenchy collection in 2000. And I think H&M nailed this. They nailed it. Every detail was executed with precision, and Paloma just looks excellent. Like this was done really well. Like H&M, I see you. Preciously and Bad Bitch Tong Tong. Of course, Preciously is going to look gorgeous. Like, that's not hard for her to do. But as far as this look, it's a bit too costumey for me and not enough couture. So I'm going to have to chop it. Mona Patel's and Iris Van Urban style by Law Roach was also one of the best dress looks of the night. Y'all cannot outdo Law. I don't care how much you try. It's not happening. Not only are the details top tier throughout the entire look, but the butterflies that are going down her arms, they are actually flapping as she walks the carpet. Law, what were you thinking? You are insane, but in a good way. The train fixed the perfection of the dress, and the glam is just right. It's just right. Law, give him a raise. All of y'all, a raise. Angel Reese and 16 Arlington styled by Naomi Alisi. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. I like this mint green on Angel. My only note is that I would have tailored the bottom of the dress to fit like a pencil just to give it a little bit more personality and to like shine some light on the shoes and just like her long legs in general. But other than that, I think she looks great for her first Met. Like it's very much toned down. It's very much giving Angel Reese, and I like that. Chloe 70 and Delara, and this look is made out of reconstructed Victorian garments. And what I love most about this look is that Chloe is always going to wear a young up-and-coming designer because why not? I love that she puts the girls on, and I would like to see more of that from the rest of y'all. Like, of course, we love Versace, we love heritage houses, we love Louis Vuitton, like we love these heritage houses, but these up-and-coming young designers are the future of fashion, and they need to be shown attention as well. And Chloe makes sure that she does the same. Gigi Hadid and Tom Brown, and this dress has over 2 million beads on it, and it took over 10,000 hours to make. I'm not super crazy about the look, but I do respect the artistry of it all. Like 2 million beads, 10,000 hours of work, like that's a lot of hands and that's a lot of detailing, that's a lot of designing. So kudos to that, Tom. Taraji P. Henson and Jonathan Simkai, and this is most definitely a shot. The bow tie's not being like closer to her skin tone really makes it stand out, and it looks very much out of place. And the dress in general is just giving tons of chaos. Like it's not cohesive at all. I think it might be time for a new stylist, or maybe just keep a few in rotations. Lean away than etro. And I like the florals on top of the black leather. I just wish that for the inside part, she would have picked like a different type of top just to give that outfit a bit more dimension and texture, because I feel like it's an overload of leather and floral embroidery. Like it's all over. Like we need to break that up just a little bit. Cynthia Erivo and Tom Brown, baby, so much chaos going on. This is a chop for me. I don't even think this can be fixed with critique. Like Jenny in Custom Malaya is very minimalist and it's very chromatic, but it's making an impact because I love the way that this is draped over her body. And that's what it's all about. You can pull a simple look and still eat the girls up. And Jenny is chewing on the girls just a little bit. Nicole Kidman in Balenciaga, and this dress is stunning. She's referencing a look from Balenciaga's Hot Couture collection from 1951. The dress is designed really well, and I love the dimensions of like the black feathering coming out of the white dress. My only note is that I wish she would have worn her hair up, kind of like the model in the picture, so that it wouldn't clash with like the top hemming of the dress. But other than that, love this look. Also the glam could have been taken up a notch. It was just too simple. Jennifer Lopez and Schiaparelli, and I was gagged to find out that this was Schiaparelli because it's not giving Schiaparelli at all. She looks great, like she, this is her aesthetic. This is what she always gives. I just wish she would like step out of this box just a little bit, give us something a little different. Like you're Jennifer Lopez, like you're a fashion icon. Don't forget that. Don't let us forget that. Leon Bridges and Willie Chavarria, and behind Bad Bunny stands Leon because he's definitely the second best dressed male of the night. The details here are so sickening, from the oversized lapels to the layered belts to the flared trouser. Like I would definitely throw this on in a heartbeat. Naomi Campbell and Burberry, I'm bored. Next, Ed Sheeran wore a similar color to Naomi. He's wearing Stella McCartney, and the details in his look are also made out of lab-grown diamonds. It's a chop for me though, because it's giving very much high school prom, and he's bringing no personality to the look. It's just like blah. Pamela Anderson attended the Met for the first time wearing Oscar de la Renta, and this look is paying homage to Princess Margaret's Dior dress from 1951. This look seems to be very safe, but it aligns with the time part of the dress code because she went back in time, creating the old look. So I'm gonna let her have it, and she looks pretty. She's giving Pamela Anderson, the grown version. Janelle Monáe and Custom Vera Wang, and this is a good look. It just feels very safe for Janelle. Like Janelle usually gives the girls like something out of the box, something that kind of like sets her apart from everybody else, and I feel like she's blending in with this look. It's not a chop for me because it looks great. It's just, I don't know, it's not 100% Janelle Monáe for me. Jodie Turner-Smith and Burberry, and this white against her chocolate skin, baby, it's always going to be a win. I'm shocked she didn't give us no legs this time. Mother loves to serve a good leg, okay? A good moisturized long leg. That's Jodie all day. But she looks good nonetheless. Sabrina Harrison in a full Chris Shabana look. I'm so gagged. Like Chris Shabana from head to toe. And I'm super gagged because Chris be working on shit and I don't be knowing. I do not be knowing. Like, I've been to Chris' studio quite a few times, and he just be in there working on several projects. And every time I'm gagged when I see one come down, like Chris and the team, 10 out of 10, no notes. Like, the way they executed the theme of time, from the clock headpiece to the clocks on the dress, even to the bag. Like, it's perfection. And the look was styled by Carlos Parada and Laura Roach. Great collaboration on the styling. Like the details here are sickening. I can tell a lot of intention and time went into this look. Well worth it. Woo! Okay, that was 63 looks. I went through 63 looks, okay? So let me know what your favorite or not so favorite ones are in the comments. Also, let me know how you like this new setup. I think I want to give more of like a newscaster fashion broadcast type of feel. So I'm going to play with this a little bit and see how I like it and see how you guys like it. So let me know in the comments. Mwah. No bars.